And now this is the main guy. No, please go on. So what an important thing. You didn't do this guy. You run the show.
And also, because in that moment we are not only we supposed to be selling the company, but also to showing the culture. People should be excited up front that they will go to work with us.
Be a 60-minute masterclass from Pedro with one of the same. It's different. You need to sell different kind of way too. You also to make your companies to the next level. What is next level? Good morning everyone. Today we're going to talk about the transformation. We are living in an era where there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. We are living in COVID, we're having a business transformation going on, all those things. So we're gonna talk about this today, Salesforce transformation workshops with a lot of exciting topics. One of the key topics we'll be focusing about what you should tackle in this whole new environment of the world where the things are so much evolving and changing right now. So how you can tackle. And then there will be 10-minute keynotes from me where I'm going to focus about what are the key skills you should be particularly focusing on that one so you can really help your business. It doesn't matter. Your business could be a big one. It could be a mid-size, or it could be a small SMEs, or it could be a startup. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give you a framework where you should focus about to improve yourself. You can use the framework to when you are reducing headcounts. You can use this framework when you are even increasing headcounts, and you can use the framework what kind of new capabilities you need to build on this new environment to make your business successful. And then there will be a 60-minute masterclass from Pedro, who is one of our key trainers in the VSHR Pro Academy, who has a 25-year of great experience in sales. He's going to speak it out and give you guys some key tactics, how to close the deals, how to build the leads, how to close, go ahead and meet the sales targets, how you motivate the teams on the sales team, how you form the teams, all the details coming into that part. There will be 60-minute key master classes. So stick with us. There will be a lot of exciting topics. And not only that, the last 10 after that there will be 30 more minutes where you're going to be focusing about your questions. So go ahead, if you're watching this stream, go ahead and comment below in the streams your particular questions. We're going to pick up your that questions and we're going to answer you. So that is the point. So as many questions you have, go ahead and comment below and we'll be answering all of the questions. We'll try. We've got 30 minutes for you for this one. So myself and Pedro will answer it together. So that is it. And that's the way today we're going to do this transformation workshops to help your company's sales to be successful. All right? So here is the point, guys. And now we are living in a new era. Things are different what it was before, right? You can feel it. If you're already in a era of business right now, you already see your revenue model getting issues. If you are a big companies, you see that you need to change the way you were operating before. You also in an environment right now, even you are a startup, the way you are selling product is not the same. It's different. You need to sell different kind of way too. You also see that the customers' expectation, everything has been changed the way it was been. If you're in the space, even you are a manager, the way you see that the working you've been doing before was different than what it is right now. So in this keynote, I'm going to focus about a framework which you can use to make your companies to the next level. What is next level? Right now in the middle of COVID, you are thinking about reducing the headcounts, how you can reduce, where you should reduce. And then if you want to build new capabilities, how you can really build new capabilities with cost-effective manners. I'm going to talk about that as well too. So here's the point, guys. So I'm John Masud Parvez. I've been working with transformations for $2 billion businesses. One of them is Hoan Media Corporation, another one is RMIT universities. Besides that, I also founded this VSHR non-profit groups which providing different kind of health and education, different kind of initiatives for all Vietnamese people. So I love This is my passion. I love speaking and inspiring other people and help them to be successful in their lives. So I've been spoken almost 200 conferences last few years of time. I also train online and offline different model, almost 20,000 people. Not only that, I also give 2 TED Talks as well too. So that is the point. This is why I'm exactly here today. So this is why I'm exactly here today. So my passion is about to help people to become successful in their career, and my inspiration in my career is to work with the organization to make them more successful as well too. So that's why I founded this VSHR Pro Academy, where we bring up a lot of experts. We work together to upskill their companies to become successful. We provide human transformations, workforce transformations, and digital transformation, and even organizational level transformations as well too. So that's what we do. So I want to tell you guys are all amazing. So that's why in this Friday morning, you pull up some time together. Maybe you're working, you have to take care of a family, maybe you take care of yourself, or maybe you have a lot of business problem right now, but you pulled up your time out from that busy schedule and you really pulled together to actually coming into this, watching this successful work. So because you want to be successful, you want to make your organization successful, so you can be successful, be more happy and fulfilled in your life. So that's why I'm saying you guys are amazing. So now this is the point, guys. Revenue situations. So now you are living in a 2021. So the situations of your company, even your company is a big company or even a mid-sized company, you startup or even SMEs, you see that in a situation where you see your revenue going down because your sales is going down, probably for many other reasons. Maybe you are the way the sales teams have been structured. Maybe the customer things has been changed. For some reason, I will help you out to figure out why it's going down right now and how you can tackle in the later part of my presentation of these keynotes. So right now you are in this situation where you see the revenue going down. But not only that, as your revenue going down, your OPEX costs need to go down too. So what you have done, you have reduced your human capital, headcounts goes down too. So you are in a situations where you're probably going down, you're reducing headcount because your company cannot take the high risk. If you are a big multinational companies, maybe you have the support from the global side of the world, but every global side in the challenging situations right now. So if you're in a Vietnamese local corporation, you are in this space. If you are an SME right now, you are in this space. You are in a startup, you are in this space. Unless only few we have done some really great work in digital business, and that's something I'm going to focus later part of my presentations as well too. This is where you are right now. Your revenue, headcounts going down. So now, to fight back on this situation, what you really need to do. To fight back the situation is simple. You need to find a way to take your skill up. Why you need to take the skill up of your team? Because it's been very simple, guys. Because you are reducing your workforce. So right now, example, you had a team of 100, and now as these costs really higher for you because your revenue is really low, so what you have done, the only way to tackle and fight back on the situation is you need to bring up the skill of your team, not just any skill. You need to bring some key skill, you need to bring it up. So what are those skills you really need to bring on? What are those key skills? That's the point, guys. If you're firing the people, reducing your headcounts, recruiting your people, it needs to come in a very strategic manner. So based on this skill set. So now I'm going to tell you, when you are living in this era of the very changing environment, these are exactly the skill set you really need to work on. These are the skill set you need to be focused about. Alright? Because if you don't focus on this skill set, you're going to get issues, you're going to have challenges. Or if you are reducing headcount, which you are losing these skills, will have another problem as well. So what are those skills, right? What are those skills? So number one, you gotta focus about this one, digital marketing skill, because the way your company was operating about marketing has completely changed. Because you cannot do even offline. Even right now, look at us. We are not doing an offline. We plan to do it in 30 people's into it, a sales expert, and we want to do this Salesforce transformations from different corporates, but we're not doing it. We are already moving online. We are already taking the advantage of the digital technology. So you really need to look into it, and you really need to boost this digital marketing skills. You really need to focus about how you can build this digital marketing skill set. So if you are having those offline activities, if you have all those offline digital marketing was what else happening? You need to have a proper digital marketing skills you need in your team. Otherwise, you have a serious problem and challenge. You have a serious problem and challenge. So now the second thing, staff empowerment. The staff empowerment is really important. So now as you are in a situation in your company right now, because you have 100 people now, but before you probably have 200 people. So if you have to get the more thing done of 200 people in 100 people, you need to find a way to upskill your staff. Because if you don't upskill your staff, you're gonna get a lot of challenge. Because if you get a lot of challenge, and then you have a serious problem. So you need to find a way to empower the people. So now I'm gonna give you one example. If you could upskill your staff to go to the next level in your career, that will be really help you. So think about your old junior executive can be skilled up to an executive level, and all the executives can skilled up to the self-manage themselves, so you can reduce your management overhead and you can push the managers to go to the strategic level, like act like a senior manager or like a director. What I just say is not just a theory. If you look at the big companies like Nestle, PepsiCo, they executed that model and they are so successful in that model. So right now, you need to find a way to upskill your staff so they can take the next level role. So that is the way you can 100 people or 50 people, what you have right now, which is probably 50% down what it used to be, can cover the missions of the whole 200 people or double headcount we used to have. Plus, you have more strategic and idea coming into it, so you can actually tackle and fight this challenging environment what is going right now. Because as it is a very challenging environment, you need to have more strategic people who can bring some great ideas to the table so you can tackle and fight. If you're a founder, if you're a CEO, if you're thinking that all the ideas should come from your brain and no one should give it to you, you're already at the wrong direction. So, you probably know it already. So, find the peoples in your organization, upskill them to the next level so they can be more hands-on on strategics, or even they can self-manage themselves and they will be more innovative. So that's the way you're going to have more idea, and as the idea coming from those peoples where you inspire them and upskill them by empowerment, they will be really focused and get it done for you too. So that is the second thing you need to do. You need to restructure your HR teams and bring them to human capital management, and you really need to find a model to start in empowerments. So number 3, the sales capability. The way you used to be selling right now, you need to change, because you have already figured out your sales model doesn't really work. It's not really giving you the revenue right now what it was yours before. And now it's going to be more challenging over time. It's not going to get better. If you're thinking that it's going to get better by itself, no, it's not. It's going to be more challenging. So how you can deal with this one? So you need to find a way to bring more strategic digital sales, online sales, B2B sales, B2C sales, more expertise to your team, so you can actually convert those deals and leads to closer, so you can increase your revenue. Because at the end of the day, what sales team you have right now is not going to work. You need to change. So that is the way stick around, because the next part of this our today's transformation workshop, we're going to focus about the sales training, how you can really boost your sales team so you can move forward too. So this is where you have to empower your sales capability of your team. So that's a skill. There's a skill number 3 you really need to move on. So if you're looking into letting people go, you have to let people go who are not having the right capabilities on sales transformation or sales, digital sales, closing thing. So you need to keep the right people and need to recruit the right people into it. It's not about just only you reducing, but you need to bring the right people into it too. So number 4, this is the key, guys. You already had a team of 50 or 100 or 200 people. Look at the thing, what you have invested in digital and tech skills. I'm not talking about IT only. I'm talking about digital skill set, digital tech capability. If you have you have 200 people or 500 people or 1,000 people, but you have an IT manager, you're already in a big problem. Maybe they could tackle it into right now from last few years, but now it's the time for you to boost that capability so you can really do the right digital technologies. Right now, you already know that you're starting to work from everywhere, so you need the right framework. You need to start work from using any kind of all the apps need to be available for everywhere. But It's not going to be available for everybody. You have to write security as well. So you need to have the right framework to track their performance, track their contribution for your team. How you do all this thing, having the right capability. But what I say, it's just simple. It's the basic so far. But what you really need to do is you have to have the right tech capability in your team so you can create a digital twin of your practical business. And that's the way you can have a complete new stream of revenue for your company. In the beginning, probably it will be small, but if you do the right strategy with the right digital marketing approach, it's gonna go really high. Just a matter of time. If you do bring the right people into it, and if you do the right empowerment, and if you will let them work together with your digital marketing team, they will bring forward some great value for your team. So that's the capability number 4. You need to bring out this digital tech capability to your team. If you're not, you're gonna have a serious problem and you will not be able to get out of the hole. Maybe you will because you have a really strong cash flow, but you will lose a lot of bleeding cash. So that's the problem. So now this is the thing. The whole spectrum has been changed. The way you used to serve your customer is changed. It's not just the way you selling by counters or selling in a coffee shop. So you're selling in your business shops or in experience shops. It's very much changed. So you really need to have a complete different customer experience skill set. So that means you don't tell, what does this really mean? Let me explain to you. It means even the situation is really different, you find a model, completely redesign your model. In that model, which will be more cost effective, but you can really retain what the customer experience was for your customer to buy your product or buy your services. Plus, you can actually enhance that a little bit more with a more cost-effective model and streamlined model by utilizing your digital tech capability. So that's the reason this one is really important. That's why it's so much important, because that's the core of bringing to support other one too. Even to support this one too as well too. It can support this one too. So this can even support this one too. So that's why I'm telling you guys, it's so much important for you to bring the right capability in your team on this one. So you can, from this digital tech capability, can even empower this one so you can have the right experience for your customer segment. So just to summarize guys, these are the 5 capability you really need to move forward. The 5 capability can help you getting out of your organization, out of the present challenge where you're facing with your revenue stream to get the more bigger goals. These are the 5 capability you need to build right now. If you're not starting right now, you will be having serious problems. Number 1, you have to have a digital marketing skill set. Number 2, you need to have a staff empowerment model to actually empower the people. Number 3, you need to have a sales capability transformations. Whatever it is that we used to sell, you have to change them. You have to change them, you have to empower them, you have to train them, you have to give them the right skill set, and you have to give them the right tech tools. And it comes with the digital tech capability. If you don't have the digital tech capability, you're going to struggle a lot. Because this is what is the core of this one. And the last one, you need to redesign a new customer experience model for your customer to experience your service and buying your products. So they will be able to stick around with you and they can tell you other people. Even the environment is different. So that's why you can really cash in and you can actually do new customer acquisition if you do all these 5 and it will surfacing here. So on this one, you need to move forward and take actions. What I just say is just not a theory, because a lot of companies already started to work on that one, and if you have not started, you have big trouble waiting for you. Probably they will acquire, those companies who are doing right now, they will acquire your customer, and you will keep struggling and moving forward to your more big issues. What is the big issues? I don't need to explain. You know it already. So now, what we can have to help you. So we have a training 4.0, a training program who can help you on all of them, help you to transform your teams, help you to give the digital consultancy, can we give you things. So you may acquire your in-house team to work with you on this one, all of them, or you can work with us, our consultant and our skilled professional transformer people can work with you hands in hand and help you out as well too. So this is the point. So we call Training 4.0 is a workforce transformation solution. And in this solution, it can help you to empower this one, and also can empower the sales. It can empower you, help you the customer experience training, and it can help you the digital marketing skills. So we can train your teams to really boost them out their box where they're stuck at thinking right now, so we can bring this new flavor and upskill their mindset to go to the new level. So that's why we have this training 4.0. Come over, hit us on this in the email and proacademy@healthrevolution.org, and we'll love to have a conversation with you. We will see what is the present problem. We're gonna take notes where you are, and we're gonna consult you, and we're gonna support you based on your budget to solve your problem. And I want to tell you this one, this workforce transformation solutions is not that pricey or so much crazy. It's actually, we want to focus about to give you the value so you can survive and you can grow and you make your company successful. So that's the point. So with this one, I want to tell you guys, this is my details. I'm John Masud Parvez again. My email's address is here. I'm available in every social media platform, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and even Facebook group as well too. Get connected with me, DM me, or even send me an email or give me a call here. I would love to have a conversation with you, and we'll see what is the problem you are facing right now, and we'll consult you, myself and my whole consulting team, to get you out of this challenging moment so your business can be more successful, and so you can take care of your people who work with you so they can have